My name is Khalil Meek. I am the Executive Director for an organization called the Muslim Legal Fund of America. And alhamdulillah, we are given this opportunity to invite you to a program that we're going to have here in the community on Sunday. The Muslim Legal Fund is a charity that helps Muslims face legal challenges. We're a legal fund, not a law firm. We're a charity that collects money from the Muslim community, and then we spend that money on attorneys to defend Muslims in the courtroom. We've been doing this for the last 10 or 11 years, since 2001, and we opened an office in New Jersey. Imam Mustafa Zaid is our regional director in this community, and we have 3 programs that we're doing this weekend, and we've invited a very special guest to fly all the way over from London to be with us at our events. And I want her to speak to you for just a minute. We have the honor of having the sister named Lauren Booth, who is here with me today, who is somewhat famous from 2 different perspectives. One, she's the sister-in-law of Tony Blair. Her sister married the British Prime Minister Tony Blair, and she became a Muslim in 2010. Takbir. Sister Lauren will be speaking tonight at a function, but on Friday and Saturday and Sunday we have programs in New Jersey. And we want to invite all of you to join us because the closest event to this masjid is going to be on Sunday. And it's going to be at the Masjid Dar al-Islam at 618 Salem Avenue. It starts at 3 p.m. on Sunday. I'm here to share with us a few of the things that help lead her to Islam and invite you to join us Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock to complete that journey. So Sister Lauren Booth.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for allowing me to make salah in your mosque today, alhamdulillah. As the brother said, I've only been Muslim for 2 years, but it's been a miraculous 2 years. When you are very close to being a non-believer and you come into Islam, everything, even the sunrise that you see is a miracle. You can appreciate it. But what I'm going to share in a condensed version today is how I come to be here as a Muslim. And really, my journey started in 2008 with a visit to a place called the Gaza Strip. I went to the Gaza Strip as an activist on a boat called the Free Gaza. And when I went to leave, 5 days after arriving, the Israeli regime threatened to shoot me if I tried to go through Erez, and the Mubarak regime said I would never leave through Egypt. So I was blocked for a month in the Gaza Strip, with my daughters thousands of miles away. And I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every day of my life for allowing me to live that month with the best Muslims alive in the Ummah today. Because those people suffering oppression are closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than we can imagine or feel ourselves to be. And I was there for a month, and that month was Ramadan. And it's very interesting that your Imam talked about Ramadan, because I'd like to show you something that happened to me in the Gaza Strip. One night I went to a family home in the Rafah refugee camp. And when I say home, I mean it was what you'd consider to be a garage. An impoverished refugee camp with an opening in the doorway to what was little more than a cement cell where 17 children and 2 adults lived. But when I knocked on the door of this garage cell, the woman who opened the door opened it like this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Keep halek. She had such joy on her face. I know now that the light shining from her is called Nur, but I didn't know that at the time. And she seemed so happy and so contented that I thought behind that door must be a treasure trove of beauties. It can't just be poverty. And I crossed the threshold into her home, and it was empty. There was nothing in it except for some old mattresses that the family pulled down at night to sleep on. As I was sitting and I was having iftar with the family, I became very angry. I became angry at this God that I didn't know, who was making people hungry in this month called Ramadan that I didn't understand. And I said to this mother of Rafa, I said, forgive me, but why does your God make you fast? You already don't have enough food to eat, so you're becoming more hungry. You don't have clean water in Gaza, now you have no water because it's Ramadan. So tell me, why do you fast in Ramadan? And this mother of the Rafah refugee camp, she looked into my face and she said very gently, I fast in Ramadan to remember the poor. And at that moment, it was as if a key went into my heart. And the words, if this is Islam, I'm in, came very clearly to me. Because that woman did not know that she was poor. She only saw blessings. She did not see the injuries around her. She did not see the bullet holes in the walls of the refugee camp. She only saw the barakah of Allah. And so I wanted to share that with you because that was my first ever Ramadan. But I forgot and I went on with my life. But in the next 2 years, Allah never forgot about me. So this Ramadan is about to be my second and my daughter's first. And if you come on Sunday, inshallah, you will hear the full story of what I saw in Palestine and what I felt about Islam to bring me here to you. And I just want to... So this Sunday at 3 p.m. at Masjid Darul Islam, 618-620 Salem Avenue in Elizabeth, New Jersey, you will come and hear the full story of how Allah has blessed me and my family with the chance to share Ramadan with the Ummah. Assalamu alaikum.
Brother Khalid, a co-founder of the ICUC.ICUCNJ, Jazakallah khair. Sister Doreen, Jazakallah khair. We are looking forward, inshallah, to meet with you very soon. Assalamu
alaikum. سمير